And we are joined in studio right now by none other than the Fourth Well. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Not too bad.
Good, good. All right, let's meet the whole gang here. Let's go left to right. Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Jonathan Bennett, vocalist and all-round player.
Very good.
Ian Beaton, player fiddle.
Josh Bennett, played a mandolin.
Ryan Levangie, guitar.
Dan Vigier on the drums.
And Dylan Tate on bass.
All right, very good. So, I don't know if you guys want to nominate a spokesperson here, but
Jonathan.
we got the front man. The front man's got to fall on the grenade. All right, so the Fourth Well. Of course, we've been playing Summertime. People seem to love it. You guys, you're all young guys. How did the Fourth Well come to be?
Well, the Fourth Well, the name's kind of an interesting story. Basically, I went to university after graduating high school, and went to St. FX and lived in on campus. The house I lived on was Mount St. Bernard, and I lived on the 4th floor. And I met Ian there, unfortunately. Yeah, and we just got jamming over the bit that we were there, and the other fellas came into play, and the floor that we were on was an alcohol-free floor, and that it was Wellness. That's what it was called, actually.
Okay.
So after jamming, we kind of decided to become a band. The Fourth Well kind of came out of that, and interesting. Fourth Floor Wellness, yeah.
Very good, very good. I didn't know that story, so that's what I was going to ask about the name. So, so you guys been? How long has it been now that you guys have been kind of all playing together as the Fourth Well?
I'll take this one, Johnny. You did the first one. Good job. Myself and Dylan and Josh and Daniel went to school together. East Ganesh. And Jonathan, sorry. Left you over there. Daniel and Dylan probably started playing together first years ago, and then me and Josh kind of played together, and then we kind of joined up. We always jammed together, but we didn't start playing with Ian until St. FX.
Right.
And then that's when we really started the band. But
Would have been last.
we played together
November.
all our life. Really.
December is the official start.
Yeah.
So December of 2010 or 2009?
No,
2010.
Yeah.
Okay, so it hasn't even been a full year yet then.
No. Anniversary's coming up there.
That's good. That's good. And it's been a pretty turbulent ride for you guys, I guess. Of course, we've been playing Summertime, your first single, quite a bit. So our listeners are familiar with you guys at least to some extent. For those that aren't so much, and any of you guys can jump in on this, whoever wants to. How would you guys describe yourselves, musically?
Folky, alternative, Celtic
Folk
rock.
alternative, Celtic, yeah, rock.
I guess an easier way to
Funkish.
go about it is the influences. Who are the influences?
Okay.
Definitely Mumford and Sons.
I would say Mumford & Sons.
Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona is a big one.
Yeah, a little bit of Kings Leon too.
Little Trampled by Turtles.
Yeah. A few bands some people don't know, but
some
we
other-
just
I
kind
like
of
the
found
Trues a whole bunch.
The Trues,
But,
yeah.
we don't really
No,
screen much of them.
Mozart. Ian said Mozart.
Very good, very good. Like I say, it's been quite a ride for you guys. As you say, you've only been really jamming together as the Fourth Well for not even a year yet. What have been some of the highlights, I guess, for you guys in your time together so far?
I would say the highlights for me that are ongoing.
Last night.
Yeah, honestly, we started last week. We had a little mini tour. We did some stuff in New Brunswick and finished off with Chesco Days there in Port Hood. And we had planned on going home after that. And me and Ryan, we dropped off Ian at his residence in Mabu Harbour, where his what was that? Your uncle's place? Great uncle's place. Yeah, a beautiful place right at the foot of the hills in Mabu.
Mabu Harbour.
Yeah, in Mabu Harbour. And we said that we would stay one day, and it turned into we stayed pretty well the entire week. And we constantly get ourselves in situations where we don't expect to be in certain situations, and it ends up lasting a lot longer. I guess you could say. I don't know. It's.
Tell them what you danced with last night.
I'll tell you. Yeah. Last night we seen a lot of inspiring stuff when we were in Mabu. We went to we seen Johnny McMaster's place.
Okay.
And we seen where the hay was finally in. We seen the hay fields, and we went to a dance down in Glencoe, and just really inspiring stuff, especially coming from the Rankins. And there's a song that the Rankins have. It's called Johnny Tulloch, and there's a section in the song where there's an individual, a very, very fine individual, who was at the dance in Glencoe. And her name is Teresa Duncan Peter. She was a part in that song, and I got to dance with her last night. So we just, I don't know, we have
So that was John's highlight.
highlight, but we all have like just situations like that just happen.
Definitely opening for the Stanfields too.
Stanfields is huge.
That was kind of our first show.
Yeah, they got our foot in the door.
Yeah, so we owe a lot to them for sure.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You guys have kind of gotten in with the Stanfields, and they got you guys in the studio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like John Landry's a singer, lead singer. He kind of produced those two songs, I guess. You could say that.
Yeah, he helped us shape it into what it is now.
Jason, right?
Jason, right?
Yeah, and we're playing with Stanfields on the 20th.
Next Saturday.
Yeah.
In
Where's
New Glasgow.
New Glasgow?
Yeah.
Very cool. And what was that like, kind of your first studio experience, you know, getting in and recording?
That was weird.
It was an eye-opener for
It was
sure.
fun.
Yeah?
Fun.
It was like 2 straight days of just recording like up till 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And when people were busy in the studio, there was a game of Risk that was in there. And that's the first time I've ever seen Ian actually, I guess you could say, flip out.
Yeah. Highly
When he
competitive.
lost.
He's a pretty subtle guy, but he swiped those game pieces off the board.
And
It was stressful.
and the end result, you guys came up with the 2 tracks, Summertime, of course, which we've been playing, and Said and Done, which this is kind of I guess the release party tonight for Said and Done. Of course, you guys are playing the Carriage House tonight. 10 o'clock things get going. Jake, Kyle, and Caleb going to open things up. You guys will be on around midnight-ish?
Yeah, around there. They're going to start at 10 o'clock, so we're really excited to play with them and hear them give it a go.
Very good. So as we say, the 2 singles, of course, Summertime we've been playing, Said and Done we're going to start playing. So do we want to jam a tune here? You're all here with your instruments.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Might as well, eh? How about Summertime? Of course, that's the one we're familiar with, and we'll finish things off with Said and Done in a little bit.
It's Summertime at 4th Well, down in the studio.
Yeah, it's Cameron's job. 3.